One's responsible for starting his career, and one may be responsible for ending it. There's more to Johnny Depp's romantic history than you've heard. Long before establishing himself as a 90s heartthrob, Johnny Depp had married first wife, makeup artist Lori Ann Allison. They tied the knot in 1983 when Depp was just 20. Widely credited for being the catalyst for his superstardom, Allison introduced Depp to her actor friend Nicolas Cage when the couple relocated to Los Angeles in pursuit of a better life. In an interview, Cage revealed that Depp at the time was selling pens or something to get by. It was during a game of Monopoly that Cage told Depp, "I think you can act."
And action!
He sent Depp to his agent, who helped him land an audition for A Nightmare on Elm Street, which was his screen debut in 1984. Though their marriage ended in 1985, Allison and Depp remain friends to this day. As per TMZ, Allison came out in Depp's support amid his turbulent divorce from Amber Heard, saying he was a soft person who never laid a hand on her. During the 1980s, with roles in films like Private Resort and Platoon, Johnny Depp had begun making his way into the hearts of many women. Among them was fellow actor Sherilyn Fenn, who ultimately attained colossal fame for her notorious Audrey Horne character on the television series Twin Peaks. According to Pop Sugar, Depp and Fenn met while shooting Dummies, a 7-minute short film that was released in 1985 and went on to date for almost 3 years. The pair collaborated again in 1987 on an episode of 21 Jump Street, the hit series that skyrocketed Depp to global fame as a teen idol. Depp and Fenn were together until 1988, with certain reports indicating that the two were even briefly engaged. Decades have passed since her romance with Depp ended, but Fenn has continued speaking fondly of her ex, telling The Big Issue in 2017, "He was my first love. I know him as a human, not a movie star." Active on social media, Fenn hasn't shied away from expressing support for Depp in his court battle with Amber Heard. Sharing a photo of Depp from Platoon, she wrote on Instagram, "I stand with Johnny, then and now and forever." While riding high following his appearance on 21 Jump Street, Johnny Depp linked up briefly with Jennifer Grey in 1989, after the success of her 1987 musical Dirty Dancing. In her memoir, Out of the Corner, published in 2022, Grey said her agent set her up on a date with Depp, who popped the question to her within 2 weeks of knowing her. Per an excerpt published by The Independent, Grey recalls her first date with Depp. "He was so ridiculously beautiful and surprisingly open, funny, quirky, and sweet." In her memoir, she also reflects the tensions that began brewing in their relationship, alleging he got into bar fights and was ill-tempered. She ultimately broke off their engagement. Speaking to People, however, she recalled her time with Depp to be a bonfire. "It was literally like, are you kidding me? I've never seen a guy like this." Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder are deeply entrenched in the legacy of 90s pop culture as one of Hollywood's hottest power couples. The pair first locked eyes in 1989 at the premiere of Ryder's film Great Balls of Fire. Depp told Rolling Stone in 1991, "It was a classic glance, like the zoom lenses in West Side Story, and everything else gets foggy. I knew then." However, their first official meeting wasn't until a few months later, when Ryder, accompanied by a common friend, met Depp at a Los Angeles hotel, and a passionate romance brewed. They would go on to co-star in the 1990 film Edward Scissorhands. As per People, Depp was 27 and Ryder in her late teens when their relationship began. After 5 months, they were engaged. Depp told the outlet, "There's been nothing in my 27 years that's comparable to the feeling I have with Winona." A feeling that culminated in the now legendary Winona Forever tattoo on his bicep. But the relationship ran its course by 1993, and the couple called it off. Ryder, in a future interview with Elle, would call her breakup with Depp her first heartbreak. Fast forward to the present, Ryder is among those who have defended Depp in the Amber Heard case.
"They didn't hurt you, did they?"
She testified before a UK court. "The idea that he is an incredibly violent person is the farthest thing from the Johnny I knew and loved." Johnny Depp's string of romances continued through the 1990s with a brief affair he had with actor Ellen Barkin, who was nearly a decade older than him. At the time of their fling, Barkin was separated from her then-husband, actor Gabriel Byrne, before ultimately divorcing in 1999. A short-term romance thus ensued between Depp and Barkin, with the pair flaunting their link-up during red carpet appearances at fashion shows and even the Golden Globes. They also worked on 1998's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas together, during which time they had a casual relationship. Barkin, among the star witnesses in Depp's libel case in the UK, alleged in court that Depp had hurled a wine bottle at her once. Depp countered, saying Barkin held a grudge over their past relationship and that the two hadn't spoken since. According to Depp, a sexual element began with Miss Barkin, which lasted for months on and off, really because she was making the film I was making at the time. She wanted a proper relationship with me, and I did not want that. One a dreamboat actor and the other a chic supermodel. This combo is the stuff of power couples. Johnny Depp and Kate Moss were considered one of the hottest duos in Tinseltown between 1994 and 1998. Apparently, it was Vanity Fair celebrity writer George Wayne who introduced Depp and Moss one fateful night at the hot and happening Café Tabac in New York. Depp and Moss shared an 11-year age gap between them, and their romance consistently remained in the limelight for how wild and volatile it was. Per the New York Post, Depp was arrested that year for causing damage worth almost $10,000 to a hotel room with Moss at the site, while Moss allegedly suspected Depp was unfaithful. When they ultimately parted ways, Moss said Depp had taken care of her and recalled to Vanity Fair how tough the breakup was for her. "I really lost that gauge of somebody I could trust. Nightmare. Years and years of crying." Vanessa Paradis was the partner with whom Johnny Depp shared the longest romance. Their relationship, which began in 1998, lasted for 14 years and resulted in the couple's 2 children, Lily Rose Depp and John Christopher Jack Depp III. Depp was in France to shoot The Ninth Gate, when one look at French singer and actor Paradis at Hotel Costes jolted him. "She was wearing a dress with an exposed back, and I saw that back and that neck, and then she turned around and I saw those eyes, and boom, my life as a single man was done." Though Depp and Paradis never married, their time together had quite the semblance of a domestic life. As noted by The Hollywood Reporter, Depp adopted a healthier lifestyle after meeting Paradis, and perfection to him became, quote, watching the sunset and the kiddies playing nearby. So it came as nothing short of a surprise when the couple announced they were splitting in 2012. Depp later told Rolling Stone that though it wasn't easy on the family, they would be in each other's lives. Sure enough, Paradis showed up for Depp in the Amber Heard case, testifying that he was a non-violent person and father. Perhaps the most notorious match of the lot, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship has captured imaginations and global headlines alike. A defamation trial for $50 million involving the formerly married couple recently took place in Virginia, where explosive developments surfaced every day. Depp sued ex-wife Heard over an op-ed she penned in the Washington Post in 2018, allegedly accusing him of domestic violence. Heard's article upended several projects in Depp's career and allegedly caused him to lose out on work. Depp, in turn, has testified in court that Heard was the aggressor of said abuse. But things weren't always so messy between the star couple. Depp and Heard met on the sets of their 2011 film The Rum Diary, where they developed a friendship.
I thought maybe you were a mermaid.
A year after meeting Heard, Depp announced he and longtime partner Vanessa Paradis were parting ways. By 2014, the new pair was engaged. A dreamy beach wedding followed in 2015 when Heard was 28 and Depp was 51. Calling himself a lucky man at the time, Depp gushed to E! News about Heard. However, by May 2016, trouble in paradise became apparent when Heard filed for divorce and sought a restraining order against Depp, accusing him of assault. The divorce was finalized in 2017, triggering a widely publicized back and forth between the exes that is ongoing at the time of this video's release. Even as the volatile proceedings of his defamation case against ex-wife Amber Heard dominate airways, Johnny Depp has been reportedly linked to a new love interest as recently as 2020. Depp was rumored to be getting close to industry colleague Sophie Hermann, best known for appearing on the reality show Made in Chelsea. Depp and Hermann allegedly met at the posh Corinthia Hotel in London and struck up a friendship. A source claimed Sophie left her phone number on a piece of paper and slid it between the strings of his guitar. There is, however, no confirmation from either actor about their alleged link-up. If you or someone you know is dealing with domestic abuse, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. You can also find more information, resources, and support at their website.